What up, everyone? It's me, your host, Lorena Lee, here for my 14th episode of Home Church. Can't believe it. I mean, it's happening. I'm here. I'm gonna sing a song. This is gonna be a pretty quick show today. But I'm stoked because I will be talking about something that happened earlier that has to do with paying it forward in life. And then also, I'll be premiering a Tired to the Bone teaser. I know I've been posting like little clips on social media, but this is like proper one of the dance breaks. So, before we get into that, I'm gonna sing, so Tired to the Bone. I'm sorry if you're offended, but yeah, the music video is premiering tomorrow, so I just can't stop talking about it or promoting it because I really hope that everyone watches it and enjoys it. It was such a fun video to film, and like it was one of those things that going into it, I had high expectations but didn't know what to expect. So I'm pretty stoked about it. And yeah, so in honor of all the awesome girls who danced in that music video and the production team besides Andre who filmed it, Whitney and Quincy, both females. So I'm going to sing Girls Like Me. So if you want to sing along, if you know the song, maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's my original song. And then we'll get into the show. Little ghosts and small dreams don't fulfill the hearts of girls like me. Oh, girls like me. Little ghosts and small dreams don't make me wanna scream for no one like me. Oh, girls like me. It's true, where you been? You're giving up and I'm just getting in. It's huge where I've been. Never gonna quit going 'cause of where I've been. Where I've been. Little fools and small minds could flip a lucky dime on girls like me. No girls like me. Little fools and small minds won't find their way to undermine someone like me. Or girls like me. It's true, where you been? You're giving up and I'm just getting in. It's huge where I've been. Never gonna quit going 'cause of where I've been. Where I've been. 'Cause where I've been, don't care or swear under anywhere. And where I've been is sacred inside of me. All I know, how when the big show rolls, I'm bound, crucified for being who I wanna be. Who I wanna be. It's true, where you been? You're giving up and I'm just getting in. It's huge where I've been. Never gonna quit going 'cause of where I've been. It's huge where I've been. You're giving up and I'm just getting in. It's huge where I've been. Never gonna quit going 'cause of where I've been. Yeah. Where I've been. Where I've been. Where I've been. Where I've been. That is Girls Like Me, my song Girls Like Me. That's all about wanting to be inspired and hang out with and surround myself with like-minded people, but especially females. Because I think like in music and in film, a lot of those kind of artistic stuff, when I'm like on the crew side, there's not many females on the side of those things. So I feel like really inspired when I meet a girl and like connect with them and we're able to create something awesome together. And I think too, like I don't know. I've had interesting scenarios where I feel like sometimes females are kind of like pitted against each other, or in those situations, and maybe because there's not many of us out there doing the dang thing with all our masculine energy. So then sometimes, I don't know, but like sometimes it's not always easy, but when it is and people are open to it and women are like, yeah, girl power, it's a blast. So I wanted to play that in honor of Tired to the Bone coming out this week. But I'm so glad y'all are here for Home Church. It's just pretty incredible to me that this is episode 14 and I've continued to do it, and I'm going to continue to do it. I'm gonna kind of figure out, I still have a few different people that I had already booked to interviews, so I'm definitely going to keep doing the interviews. I might switch like one of the days to be more of a concert at night. I don't know, kind of toying around with it. So if you have anything in particular that you want to see, or the things that you really like most about it, those who have regularly tuned in, let me know. Comment, DM me, hit me up. You know how to reach me, and let me know what you like and don't like. So earlier today, I had to go run an errand this morning, and I was like, dang, you know what I really want is just like a good old bougie bitch of a latte. I want like a good old coffee. So usually, by where I live, there's Kindred Coffee, which is this amazing like neighborhood coffee shop, which 10 out of 10 times usually is where I would go. But for some reason, like I was in my car, and also I don't want to go out and go in anywhere. I'm trying to like do the least amount of that as possible. So I was like, I don't know, I guess I'll go to Starbucks, which usually wouldn't do. But I did for some reason. I just went. I couldn't deny that I wanted Starbucks. So I went, and I'm in the line, and there's like 5 or 6 cars, and I'm like, dang, this is really long. Do I have time? Yeah, it's cool. I'm here. I'm committed. So I ordered, then I get up to the window, and then he says I don't have to pay because the guy that was like 4 cars ahead of me paid for the next like 15 customers. Number one, that's amazing because Starbucks is not cheap, and like what a baller. But also it's happened once before in high school where somebody like paid it forward, paid for the customer behind them. But this was like, I don't know, he was like, actually you don't have to pay, and neither do the next 5 to 10 cars that are everyone in line. And I just thought like, wow, what a baller move. But I was having sort of a weird day, like, and just that moment, I was like, wow, it just hit home, you know? And I think so I want to talk about paying it forward because it's something that I just forget about those little things until they happen to me, and they just totally brighten up my life. And I think, too, especially right now, what an awesome thing. I know it's like old news. People have been doing this for a long time, especially at Starbucks. But so pretty much my theme to this week is just paying it forward, not as like do this, but just kind of a reminder, conversation altogether of like brainstorming and remembering ways that we are capable of paying it forward without like sacrifice. You know, like it doesn't have to be a big to-do list. Like we all have so much on our plates, and we're already doing so much. Paying it forward should be like something fun and relieving, I think, and not like a to-do guilt if you don't do it thing. So that's where I'm at with this. So as for my university TED Talk, I pulled up the definition. Paying it forward, as Google says, is respond to a person's kindness to oneself by being kind to someone else. And like this is too, so also Brenda, yay, Brenda's here. Brenda paid it forward. She bought me a like tarot card reading with this girl Sydney a few weeks ago, and it's like $5 card reading, and something I would have never done for myself, but it was really cool. And like whether you believe in it or not, and for me personally, I'm kind of like on the fence about tarot cards, but also it's in line with like I used to as a kid, just like if I felt confused, sometimes I would either, like I would do it with the Bible because wasn't really into like consecutively reading the Bible, but even just with random books I liked, just like open them up and read a random passage. And like sometimes I would be like, okay, this doesn't have to do with my life. But every now and then I would open it up and be like, yes, this is what I needed to hear right now. So I think that's kind of where that stuff is too with the tarot cards. And it was really cool and really interesting. And so Brenda bought that for me with the intent of we're going to pay it forward. And I think more it's just like even the time to carve out to like think and kind of self-meditate with somebody guiding you through FaceTime. And that's kind of what it was for me, and it was really cool. So I have a few things to pay it forward now between that reading and the Starbucks that I got. So anyway, so I was looking up to like ways to pay it forward online to see if there were any new ideas. And some of them, okay, the first one that popped up was like, be a good person, like it was just all these things that were like so general, and also I feel like sort of toxic guilt pressure of like, you know, when it's like never drink out of a plastic water bottle. And I hate this. Sometimes I get such guilt with like plastic products because, you know, there's so much stuff about it. But there's sometimes you're like caught in a situation or a city and you don't have water, and so you gotta like buy a water bottle to quench your own thirst before you die of thirst, to be super dramatic. That's just one of my examples of like ways that, you know, I think that everything is helpful and food for thought, but not to let it demote your happiness because of this like toxic guilt that can be attached to it. So anyway, I found this list and I thought that it was good because it's just kind of like simple things, and I share them. You don't have to do any of them. Like, you live your life. I'm the biggest proponent of like, do what you think you need to do. Never, just be true to you. Do it. But if we bring it up, my hope is that then if like we're having this conversation, mostly me talking, but please comment and talk back if you feel so inclined, of just things, putting them in our psyche, putting it in our minds, and then so that when then the opportunity arises, you can seize it and you're like, oh, here's a good opportunity to pay it forward, right? But mostly it's kind of for myself because I want to figure out ways to just integrate paying it forward throughout my life. And I think right now in quarantine, that's kind of hard. So just food for thought. All right, day 1, treat a stranger, buy someone a drink in line. A poetic gesture, write a poem for someone. I love that, obviously. Clothing donation, donate unwanted clothes to goods or an organization in need, especially right now while we're like home and have plenty of time to, maybe not plenty of time, but you're just staring at your stuff being like, why do I need all this? I'm not using it even while I'm here 24/7. Parking meter, fill a few parking meters. That's a good one. That's a good one. Find opportunities to show a kind gesture. Kind of general? I don't know. Game donation. Donate gently used games to children organizations. Good food donations. Always good. Appreciation to our servicemen. That's a hot one right now. That's a trending pay it forward. Nursing home. Make and deliver cards to a nursing home. Yeah, that right now, like, my grandma actually she's not in a nursing home. She's in, like, an independent living facility. But trying to think of, like, could I go perform outside of their facility? Or what are ways? Because they are not able to leave right now, which I know is so depressing to some extent. So definitely ways to encourage and uplift the elderly who don't have as much freedom as we do to run essential errands and things like that. Is good. If anybody has any tips and tricks, please let me know. Where was I? Help a furry friend. Donate to your local animal shelter. Right in the feels. Relay your gratitude. Write a thank you to at least 5 people. I think that's great. And sending people letters right now. I've been a big fan of the letters. Hey. Phone call, plenty of phone calls. fill the red kettle. Oh, donate to Salvation Army. Brighten someone's day. Just general compliments. Definitely compliments, like heartfelt, authentic compliments. And I think having the courage to share your feelings for somebody else can be really difficult, especially if you're not super close with them. I find it the most difficult if you're not super close with somebody, or if you are super duper close with somebody like my family members. Those are like the two groups I struggle the most to share my deepest gratitude and feelings for. It's like the in-betweens, like my good friends, and those are the people I find it's easiest with. So definitely for me, that's something I could do more of. The unexpected, random purchase gift cards for strangers. That's a good one. Care packages, yes. Give to the homeless. Take time to read to kids. Yeah, playing and reading with kids is a true pay it forward. All you moms out there, respect. That is for real. That is the realest paying it forward to the world and universe. Generous tips. That's an easy way to pay it forward. Donating blood. Also, I want to go back to the reading. Like taking time to just read. I think it's like easy to go. Wait, my mom is watching this from Costco. Oh no, she's going in Costco. I don't know what that comment means, Mom. But I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here and also getting us food from Costco. Snow removal. That's a good one. Man, anytime somebody removed my snow for me in New York, the best. Neighborly love. Giving gifts to your neighbor. That one's good. Social media shout outs. Positive shout outs online. And I think social media definitely needs that because it's not always the best place. But shouting it out and doing things just cause. Like, I think that's a hard thing is sometimes social media can really, like, punish you with their algorithms or make you, I don't know. It's confusing. It's a confusing place sometimes. So I think definitely just authentically sharing on social media, like, it's such good energy and people feel it. And when you shout out your friends and your family and it's authentic, like, that's what it's for. To be social authentically. Maybe I'm just saying that for myself. Gift of love. Give family members a special gift. Which is pretty general. I don't know. Any gift ideas, put it up in there. So that's kind of just a rundown. If you have any things that you're like, this is something I did, like this is the time to humble brag in the comments section. And tell me so that we can inspire each other with all the different ways to pay it forward, because it takes creativity to come up with those ideas, and we all have a different frame of mind, and we're all in different places, so please share ways that you find it fun and easy to pay it forward and love others. So, that's that. Okay, so the next thing, alright, so, Tired to the Bone, as I've said 1,000 times, is coming out on Friday, and I'm so stoked. So I'm going to show a premiere here. Just not a premiere. I'm going to show a teaser for the premiere. But the premiere is tomorrow at 10 a.m. CST, Central, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, which is 8 a.m. Pacific. So don't ask me to, what is that, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Ireland, like UK. Please tune in, hang out. 30 minutes before, I'm going to do a cardio dance party, some booty popping, some good energy here on Facebook Live, also on Instagram. And then about like 10 minutes before the premiere starts, 5 minutes, I'll be chatting on YouTube, and we're going to do some like games and Q&A, and if you join for any of those activities, you'll have a chance to win some free Lorena Lee merch, which is pretty cool. If you want to see those, you can go to lorenalee.com/shop, but I've got hats, hoodies, tie-dye hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, gonna be giving away a lot of stuff, so I hope you join and at least like just if you don't know how you're going to work out tomorrow, join me for the cardio dance party because it's going to be a load of fun. So that's at 9:30. Premiere happens at 10. That's Central Time. And yeah, and then we'll boogie on down from there. So here, without further ado, is you're getting this sneak peek, once in a lifetime teaser of the first dance break of the music video, which there's many, so. Oh baby, that's that was it. You saw it here first. The official teaser for the Tired to the Bone music video that's coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. Join me on YouTube. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm trying to make this virtual premiere party since I'm not able to do it like at a bar with the tour, with the whole thing. So anyway, come dressed kooky and get ready to get weird, and then we're gonna watch the video and live our best lives. What? And so anyway, that is just about it for Home Church today. We'll do a quick thoughts and prayers, hashtag thoughts and prayers for paying it forward. And then I'm just going to do a sing-along of, you guessed it, Tired to the Bone. So, alright, quick thoughts and prayers. We're just going to, for paying it forward, does anybody have any specific thoughts or prayers that they'd like to request? No? I'll take it from here. Alright. God, thank you so much for this time together, giving us the technological tools to be friends online and connect and share our thoughts and feelings and understand each other and stay connected despite all the isolation right now. I pray that you'll all give us the courage and openness to see and seize opportunities when we have them to pay it forward, and that people will feel the love that we all were made to feel, and to be our best selves by lifting each other up in little small ways. Thank you for the ability to do that, and for the resources of love that is never ending that we can give each other and ourselves to live our best lives. Thank you. Amen. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do Tired to the Bone. And basically the only... So, I go, baby, you're feeling tired to the bone. So stuck inside your own danger zone. Yeah, so that's a sing-along. Your own danger zone. Yeah, so I hope you'll just join in there, right? Alright, here we go. Same thing. Baby, you're feeling tired to the bone. So stuck inside your own danger zone. And baby, you're feeling worn to the bone. No people can say what you're doing wrong. Your prayers are brief. They only come around when you are desperate for relief. And oh baby, that's madness. Straight insanity. Oh baby, that's madness. totally insane. All numbed out, can't refrain, can't breathe, can't see a way. Are you going crazy? Totally insane. All numbed out, can't refrain, can't breathe, can't see a way. I'm far away. I went far away. Far away. I went far away. Baby, you're feeling tired to the bone, stuck inside your own danger zone. Yeah. Yeah. And baby, you're feeling your heart to the bone. No people can say what you're doing wrong. I'm telling you that's madness. Straight insanity. Living in sadness. Your own vanity. And baby, when you feel it warm to the bone, just close your eyes, shut that mind up, it's doing your own. That's my original song, Tired to the Bone. Music video out Friday. Tomorrow, I hope you're there. I hope to see you there. Thank you everyone who tuned in today for this little home church episode. I'll see you again. I'll be back on Tuesday. Lots of love, but hope to see you tomorrow to dance it out. To get tired to the bone. Okay, bye.